block never settle for less. So now here's CBS 2's John Elliott with the latest forecast.
Well, thank you, Chris, and good morning, everybody. So, let's see, we're seeing a little bit more sun out there in parts of the area. That's the case in the city. A shower or two lingering. Most of that activity to the north, and not any kind of heavy rain or anything out there. And you know, it is February, so we should be seeing snow, but there is none of that in the forecast. Highs today reflecting these gusty southwest winds, and that means upper 50s to right around 60 again today. Cold front, though, is what's ushering in these isolated showers in the clouds, so we will see cooler temperatures tomorrow. Tomorrow we retreat back into the mid-40s with some lingering clouds. I think we'll see more of a gray day tomorrow. Brighter day on Friday, but highs on Friday just in the mid-40s. Still above normal. I'm John Elliott in the WCBS Weather Center.
Imagine 7 days cruising Alaska's historic Inside Passage on Fall in America with 7 days in the Canadian Rockies. YMT Vacations, June 14th. Phone number 922-9000.
WCBS News Time, 11:30.
Traffic and weather. We are News Radio. WCBS 880.
Good morning on this Wednesday, the 1st of February. I'm Ann Farnack. Here are the stories making news. Well, practice makes perfect. The Giants today hold their first practice session since arriving in Indianapolis. So, what the Jets fan could do on Super Bowl Sunday, we're live with some suggestions. Soul Train host John Cornelius kills himself at age 75. In a Long Island neighborhood, one of its residents, an NYPD cop, is expected to survive a gunshot wound to the head. In sports, Nets are home to the Detroit Pistons, and the Rangers are at Buffalo for the Sabres. WCBS News Time, 11:31. Well, at the Super Bowl, the Giants hold their first practice session today since arriving in Indianapolis. Also, it's another go-round with reporters. Brad Miller, who will be leaving for Indy today, actually joins us. Brad?
Well, Matt, even the conservative Tom Coughlin found some humor in Media Day yesterday. The thousands of reporters asking question after question, and the thousands of fans watching the reporters ask question after question. Well, the head coach can do what he does best. They're the Giants face the Patriots on Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of information that you're trying to pump into the players. The players are very, very excited about getting started themselves. You know, they can sense it. They've had their day of meeting and greeting, and now they're ready to go to work.
3 practices for both teams, 3 official practices, of course, starting today. We'll have more in sports back in about 11:45.
Well, thank you, that's Brad Miller. There's so much more. And so much for Big Blue, but what about Gang Green, huh? Joining us live is Wall Street Journal reporter Jason Gay. So what's the Jets fan to do on Super Bowl Sunday?
First of all, it's very strange to hear that JETS call. It's sort of like hearing a bird out of season this time of year, isn't it? You know, it's been a while since we've heard some triumphant Jets screaming. But yeah, I mean, this is an awkward Super Bowl for the New York Jets. You have their most hated division rival, the New England Patriots, against their Meadowlands roommate, the New York Giants. I mean, this is going to be an uncomfortable 3 or 4 hours for any Jets fan.
So which team should they root for?
Well, listen, I don't think it makes any sense to ask a New York Jets fan to all of a sudden put on some big blue or some Patriot silver and masquerade around for a few hours. I just think that a Jets fan is a Jets fan. They can't suddenly become a Pats fan or a Giants fan. That's just not realistic. I think they should skip the game altogether and do something else.
Wash out a few things, maybe?
Well, I think so. I think a long walk might be in order. Maybe get on the LIRR and head out to Montauk and, you know, walk your way back into New York.
Clean out a junk drawer, something like that?
You know, this is a perfect time to, you know, clean out that refrigerator, organize that junk drawer, maybe, you know, hopefully there'll be a little snow to shovel, maybe do a souffle, you know, a lot of stuff that you can accomplish. It doesn't mean you have to watch those terrible Patriots and Giants.
Now, Jason, it has been years since the Jets have been in the Super Bowl. There's always next year, right?
There is always next year, and the good news for Jets fans who are wondering how to make it through this Sunday is they have 42 years now of experience of making it through Super Bowl Sundays at the Jets are in. So I think they can survive another one, but you're right. It's always next year, and there's always another Rex Ryan prediction, right?
Well, thanks so much for joining us live. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the Wall Street Journal's Jason Gay joining us live. Well, it's partly sunny right now, 54 degrees in Central Park. The high today will be right around 60 degrees. WCBS News Time, 11:34. Well, a music and broadcasting legend has died. Don Cornelius, who created the Soul Train TV show, is dead at the age of 75. Nancy Giles is a cultural contributor for CBS News Sunday Morning.
There were people that danced on the show that went on to other careers. And Jody Watley was one of the dancers, and she went on to be part of her own group.
Cornelius dead of a gunshot wound to the head at his home in L.A. WCBS News Time, 11:35.
CBS 2 News, Mary Calvi.
Well, they don't call it the city that never sleeps for nothing. There's always something going on, and being a New Yorker, working in this town for years, I know that firsthand. That's why I love getting to the newsroom first thing to make sure we keep you up to date, because in order to start your day, you need to know what is happening in the city. Grab that cup of coffee, relax, and let's start the day together.
Your lives, your news. CBS 2 News.
No matter what size home you live in, big home, small home, townhouse, apartment, Life Efficiency programs can help you lower your energy use. And that means savings for you and a greener environment for all of us.
Like our rebates on Energy Star home appliances, CFL, and LED lighting that help lower your costs of going green.
Visit lipower.org to learn more, helping you go green today and tomorrow. LIPA, we're working for you. WCBS News Time, 11:35. Well, rather exciting on Wall Street so far. Everything's up. The Dow is up 142 at 12,775. The NASDAQ is up 29 points, and the S&P is up 14 points. Checking out crude, it's coming in this morning at $98.33 a barrel. WCBS News Time, 11:36. Well, an NYPD officer is recovering from a gunshot wound to the head, and a suspect is in custody after a shooting in Brooklyn last night. The officer is from Long Island, and that's where we find Mike Ziranek.
Residents of this Garden City Park community were on edge when they heard one of their neighbors was shot in an exchange of gunfire. Ron Artuso expressing relief when he learned Officer Kevin Brennan would survive his wound.
We're very happy. Absolutely. You never want to hear any of this ever.